Alright, so this is 99 Ford Ranger, and we're doing upper and lower ball joints on this one, and so I'm kind of got a little bit advanced step-by-step deal here. Just took all the bolts out, so these are the bolts. This is where we're at right now. These are the hold the caliper bracket. That's the tie rod in. That's the lower ball joint. Okay, so 2 cotter pins, and these 2 here, do not use power tools on these. Okay, they're 15 millimeter, very tight. They got that red locking compound on there from the factory. So yep, so you hit this tie rod in here with the hammer, and it pops out easily. Before you take everything all apart, bump this bottom one, okay, and it'll pop out too. You just hit it right here. 2 pound hammer, hit about 3 times, it pop right out, no problem. Alright, so those 2 caliper bracket bolts, there's one here at the top and there's one down here at the bottom down there. Okay, so I'm going to take this out in a minute. These ball joints are pretty trashed out actually, but I just wanted to show you real quick. This lower ball joint has a clip on it, a retaining clip, and the new ones will have retaining clips on it, but this upper ball joint does not. It's original style. It does have the little alignment pin in it. And any ball joint, well, I'm not saying any, but most of the ball joints you get that we'll put in here will have some type of alignment dot on it to tell you which direction, because they're slotted. So let me get it to the next step and I'll bring you along. Alright, so I've popped this spindle assembly off with the brake rotor on it. It's probably about 50 pounds, so if that's a problem, you'll have to take the brake rotor off. You have to get a new grease seal, might as well grease the bearings. But in this case here, I'm not going to mess with that. But it just drops straight down, okay? If you don't want it to get away from you, you can put the nut back on here and hold that while you're getting it off of this, because this thing is usually rusted on there pretty good, and both of these are pretty fried. I mean, they've got lots of lateral slack in them, so they need to go. So yeah, this one here will drive straight out. I've got a jack stand under here. I'm gonna drive this one out straight down with a hammer, 2 hammers. So if you hit it on the edge, you'll deform it and it won't come out the way you want it to. So, I use 2 hammers to do this. And then of course this up here, I'm gonna have to use the C-press. I have an Astro C-press. Got the real big one. So let me get it to the next step here. Okay, so I've hit it probably maybe 3 times with this 2-pound hammer here, and I put this ball peen hammer on there like this, and it's ready to come out right now. I mean, as soon as I give it a tap, it's gone. That's it, it's gone. So this other one this other one's a little bit more work, so I'm gonna have to stack up a bunch of shells and stuff to press this thing out, because I don't want to take this upper control arm off or buy a new one. So let me get my stack going and we'll have a look at that in a minute. Okay, so that's the stack up. We're pressing on the bottom of this upper ball joint right here, pressing it out of this frame. And I got this shell for it to press up into. This is very sketchy and basically a mousetrap, so if you can't handle something like this, please don't do it. I've got this board here holding it up, but while I do the press, I'm going to raise this upper control arm up with a long, really long bar, this pipe right here. I'm going to raise it up so I can get my impact on the end of this, because if you try to turn this with a wrench, then you'll be pulling on it laterally, and so we have a fragile lateral situation here with some of this stuff. Like this shell up here doesn't fit perfect. If you want the shell to fit perfect, you can get a smaller shell, or you can grind this these edges off a little bit so it fits perfect. If it's good enough for me, I'm gonna send it, see how it goes.